My name is Elkana Odupah. I was his grandson.
My name is Elkana Odupah. I'm his grandson.
I'm Millicent. He was my grandfather, Babu.
My name is George Tameloch, and I'm a grandson to Elkana Odupah.
My name is Ian Odupah, grandson.
I'm Fuad Amir Odupah. I'm his grandson from his second son.
My name is Abiapa Geshohe. I was Babu's grandson. Yeah, he was my grandfather.
My name is Philip Njihia Odupah. He's my grandfather, late grandfather. I'm his grandson.
I'm Louisa. I'm a granddaughter.
My name is Dilaris Odupah and I was Babu's granddaughter.
My name is Naima Mustafa Odupah. I'm Babu's grandchild. Yeah.
My name is Samara Abigail, and I'm a grandchild to Babu. My name is Abigail, and I am his granddaughter.
My name is Lucas, his grandson.
Babu. Amanda.
Babu.
I called him Babayan. Babu.
Called him Babu or good boy.
Babu.
Buda.
I called him Babu.
I called him Babu, man. Yeah, Babu.
Granddad.
Babu.
I used to call him Kwaru.
Babu.
I call him Babu.
I called him Kwaru.
Philo. He called me Philo.
Mjuku. Used to call me Mjuku and Abiata, of course, yeah.
Mjukuu. Kijana shupavu.
Ima.
My granddaughter.
I think he called everyone Mama, so long as you're a girl.
Fuade.
Donge.
Rume.
Dildi.
Mama yangu. Mama.
To keep time and to be obedient.
How to follow Jesus.
I'd say how he treated. I'll use our late grandma as example, and he was very good with handling their relationship. He ensured that they were always like in good terms most of the times, at least. And yeah, I've learned how to live with people. Yeah.
Wow, from Babu's life, I'd say the importance of family and believing and trusting in God. Like Babu always reminded us to pray, and you know, he was always constantly reminding us about how important God is.
He used to tell us to be hardworking like him, and always put more effort in whatever we are doing, and keep on trying kama taka tumeshindwa.
Lesson. Babu was a leader. He used to govern everything, yani. Alikuwa analeta kila kitu inakuwa in control.
Yes, I would say there's more than lessons learned from Kwaru's life. I believe sharing is amongst it as a lesson, and also caring for each other is a key factor that I've learned in Kwaru's life.
I'd say he was a God-fearing man. That's one.
Yeah, that we should always cherish God. Yeah, and cherish our family too.
Particular lesson that I learned from him is hard work, love God, and
the love and spending time with the family.
Family.
His family.
He loved serving, especially his work in Lodwar. He's very proud of that.
I'd say his relationship with God. Since most of the time, maybe when you're talking to him, he'll always he'll say like, do this, as in fear God, blah, 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 yeah. He'll always refer to God, and he'll always advise you to pray so that things can work out for yourself.
Apart from family and God, I'd say the importance of being happy. I think he really valued that. There was always laughter in the house, you know, like I think it was an important thing for him, realizing that life is beautiful and it's never that serious, you know.
Babu valued God. He put God first in everything that he was doing, and he took his time praying in most of the time, and he valued God. I can only say that.
His family, us relatives, and the ones close to him.
I think he valued his religion, God, his family, especially his wife. Yes.
He valued God, his family, and just the religious life.
Family.
He was a jovial person. He had a good sense of humor. His sense of fashion was dope. And he was just calm. He was someone you can talk to about anything, really. And you'd always feel comfortable around him.
Yeah. Oh, what words. Number one would have to be strong, man. That guy was a machine, like as in he was strong, he was very smart, and he was cool, man. He was a cool guy.
Maybe an alpha. In everything that he did with the zeal. He had the leadership qualities. He was a strong man. He was a man of his words. Yeah.
Harsh. He believed in God. He was harsh, yeah.
He's a stewardship.
He was a good man, always happy, cheerful. He was. You wouldn't know if he hated you. He was happy with everyone.
He used to be one of a kind, awesome, the best.
His character and personality. He loved God. He loved hard work also. Yeah.
Babu was a steward. He was a leader. He knew what he was doing. He was very commanding. Yeah, and he was a powerful man. He really impacted on many people's lives.
Jovial and strict.
I mean, like, I think a big part of his life he was joyful, so I can't pinpoint.
Joyful, he used to be happy all the time. I've never seen him sad.
He was always joyful, not at one particular time, always.
All the time when we are together, we are praising God, prayer time, and time, and when we are all fine, we are healthy and all that.
Remember, there's a time when we had a family meeting. That was back then in 2022, I think 2022, around there. We had met up with everybody. Babu was really happy to see the grandkids playing. Even there's a moment where we were with Nyenye. We had a singing competition. Yeah, so everyone had to come and give a song. Yeah, so Babu was very excited with the way we did our performance.
Whoa, especially joyful. For me, it would have to be the last time I saw him. We went on a walk with some cousins of mine, and yeah, he was really, really excited about that, yeah.
I'd say this one time, me and my cousin Arthur, we were at church when we were kids. We were playing, Arthur was playing drums, I was playing congas. He has reminded me of that time, like, I guess 100 times now. He's always like, that day I was so happy. Seeing you guys there playing, it brought so much joy in my heart. That's what he used to say, together with our late grandma.
I wouldn't pin it down to one moment. He was a happy man. He used to walk around the house singing and whistling.
When he met his whole family, yeah.
Coming to Shags, I used to step out of the car and run towards him, calling him Buda. And he'd embrace me, of course, and carry me.
My earliest memory. Whoa. I don't remember what year or like when it was exactly, but we had this house in those sides for Karen, and I remember Babu and our late grandma coming to stay over. And I think, yeah, that's the earliest I can recall, because it was just so much fun, you know. The house was loud.
Yeah, my earliest memory of Babu was back then in 2002, if I am not wrong. Maybe if I can quote his words, hey, we are near Rach, meaning his head, the hair was a bit shaggy. So after some few minutes, he went inside. He came with something, I didn't know the work of. It was something that looked like the opener for the Zesta jam. So I was just there wondering, what's this? A few minutes later, hey, come here, sit down. Yeah. Little did I know he was about to dance with my head for around 20 minutes. Hey, that thing was rough, my friend. Eh? Faros, you can recall. Yeah. Then after finishing, he said, now you look smart. But when my tears were just there, holding tears. So I went to the mirror, looked at my face. Hey, Faros, my friend, Faros. But there I was looking very smart, according to him. I was looking, now you're my grandson. Yeah. That's the earliest memory maybe I can recall with Babu. That I think there's something he used to dream. That thing was rough. Yeah.
When he came from abroad and he brought us stuff, surprises, lots of surprises when we were back at Nairobi.
When we were young, he was taking us to buy soda madiaba.
Earliest memory, I remember when we were children, we used to hunt birds with him, and he'd cook the weaver birds with us. I also remember us growing fruit trees around the compound. So he was very industrious and very, very social with us, his grandchildren.
Yeah, this time I came to Nairobi and I loved spending time with him, and yeah, I think just spending time with him
infectious?
It was infectious or funny in itself. Then he used to like saying, "What?"
Loud.
It was infectious. When he laughed, you would also join him. You didn't have no chance. You had to join him.
Loud and joyful.
Maybe I can just say maybe what he used to echo after laughing. Wajama. Wajama. That was a common phrase for Babu after maybe a loud laugh. Used to mention that at the end.
He had a giggle. I don't know how to do it. But his proper laugh was also funny.
Hey, what? How would I describe it? It's like a lion's roar, man. Like, it was very loud and it was commanding. Like, anyone around, you would know he's laughing at something. Yeah.
Classic. Yeah.
He was a classy man. He dressed very well. He knew how to dress. He always wore suits and nice boots, nice leather boots, always. He was a very, very classic man.
Smart and presentable.
Smart, sense of dressing. Babu was a classic man. He was a classic man. From the suits, used to know how to dress like the man, a gentleman. Yeah.
I swagger bala, man. Like, that guy had drip for days. Like, he knew how to look good. Yeah, like especially even like his age and stuff. Like, he'd really dress the part. You know, he always knew how to look good.
Hey, that guy was always dressed to kill. He was ready always. You can never find him off guard. Ni viatu tu.
We used to wear officials most of the time.
Impeccable.
In fact, I'd say I'm called Odupah because of him. That's one. Another one is, I think he loved his family.
Babu taught me the importance of prayer. Like, I don't think I knew any man who, for a long time, who was insistent and consistent with prayer and just spending some time with God, you know. Yeah, that was amazing.
He taught me the sense of hard work, loving God. Yeah.
He impacted my life by showing me that if you put God first, everything else will fall in place. So I think that was the most important thing which Babu impacted me. And also he showed me to be always to be a man of your words. Whatever you speak with your mouth, make sure you try as much as possible to accomplish. Yeah.
Kwaru raised religiously. Yeah, he taught me how to love God. And he also taught me how to cherish family members. Yeah, and he taught me the ways of life, the way you should live this life in the rightful way. Yeah, and he also cherished God. He always taught us to put God first. That was his motto.
I've learned how to be calm even in tricky situations, and just how to approach things with calmness sometimes. Yeah, and to do your thing when you, provided it makes you happy, you just do your thing. I'll try do my best to do things that would have made him proud if he was here, yeah.
Keep learning all the time. When time for school time is school time, play time is play time, and acknowledge that?
Whenever I remember my name, I remember Kwaru. So I'll always be thinking of him whenever I'm called Odupah.
Oh man, I guess I'll have to raise my boys to the best of my ability, because I feel like Babu raised his kids really well, and in turn they raised us, his grandkids, really well. So I guess to honor him, I'll stay faithful to my family, to my wife, to my kids. Yeah, because he was here with us till the end. He never bounced.
I think it's all about cherishing family, people close to you, yeah.
Passing on his memory. Writing a book, maybe.
I'll honor Kwaru's memory by maybe from the many lessons I've heard from him, by doing what he always emphasized, and obeying and fearing God. That maybe can be a good memory to acknowledge Babu.
I will honor him by living right, cherishing God for the rest of my life.
We miss you, we love you, and we always will cherish what you've taught us, and yeah, always miss you.
Babu, we love you. We cherish every moment we spent with you. And yeah, you are the best grandpa we had. And we love you, and you'll be loved always, yeah?
That he was loved, even though sometimes we didn't show it. That he is respected wherever he is, and may his soul rest in peace.
Kwaru, we still love you. You played a major role to our lives.
I say RIP, we still love you, we'll always be with you, and you're still the best we have with us.
Maybe I could say, maybe first, I'm missing him, and I salute him for all that he has done for the family at large. He kept the family strong.
Oh, Babu, if you're listening, we miss you a lot, and I just say thank you. Thank you. Like, I feel like he did his part. Like, yeah, we couldn't ask any more of him. Yeah.
I just tell him thank you for being a great example, especially in terms of relationships. He had a really nice relationship with our late grandma, and even with our current grandma. Like, he's always been the gentleman. I bet all of us have that gentleman gene from him. So I'd say thank you for teaching us that character, and I tell him that we miss him.
We love you, and thanks for being there.
That we'll remember him, and we love him.
We love him. I love you.
We love you.
Napenda Babu sana. We love you, Babu.